Hello and welcome to Skool News.
Yeah, so today we're going to share some new features that have shipped, roadmap update, some very interesting schools to look at. We'll look at how they're getting their members, how much they're making, all of that, and then some fun stuff. So let's start with the new features. So high-risk members don't get auto-approved. You might have seen now, if you've got a free group and you have membership requests, sometimes you might see spam risk score high. So we're looking at a bunch of things, and we want to tell you when a member looks like they might be risky. And by risky, we mean like they might try to spam or do something like that.
Yeah.
Or they're not who they say they are. And so, you can obviously decline these people. But some people have this plugin on called Instant Approval here. And it automatically approves membership requests into the community, right? Now, the positive side of this is you don't have to go through a whole bunch of membership requests. And this is typically used when groups get big, like they get hundreds of requests a day.
Yeah.
And it's just a burden to go through them all. But the problem with that is that it obviously lets the wrong people in because it just instant approves everyone. So now what we do is we look at the spam risk score, even when you've got auto approve turned on, and we won't auto approve the high risk score members. What will happen is they'll just sit in membership requests.
Yep.
So if you've got auto approve on and you're seeing membership requests, this is why, and you'll notice like all of them should be spam risk score high, right? Because we want to catch them and let you review them manually. Yeah. So that's a very useful feature.
Yeah, and anyone that has a big free group, you will realize how valuable this feature is. I wake up and if I see a membership request, it's a happy day because I'm like, Skool has got my back.
Yep. And we're going to keep making this member risk score thing better and better and better, and using it in more places, basically. We want to reduce the burden that moderators and admins have, which is like membership requests, spammy posts and DMs, things like that. And basically keeping your group clean and your members like safe without stressing out. Yeah. Now, another feature we shipped is the ability to pin more than one person on Skool live streams. And we do it in the live room and in the recordings. So I'll give you a little demo. I'll go to my dollar club and I'm going to go live and I'm going to do a call. So I'm going to start my recording. Got some people joining me. Claire has a nice background. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this man called Artin. See, I can pin him.
Ooh.
But then I'm also going to pin Claire. So there's two people pinned now. So you can pin, pin people show here. So let's say you're doing a call and you want your members to be on, but you also want two people. Like, let's say there's an interview, or you're pulling up a member of your group, and you want to ask them questions. Basically, the sorts of things you can do in Zoom and stuff, you can now do on Skool. And if I unpin them, it'll go back to that, and boom. So this works in the live calls and in the recordings. So now I'll end it for everyone. Wait for my magical notification.
Did you see who won that rock, paper, scissors?
There's my notification. No, trying to focus. Now I'll create a post and recording. Like, now I'll check out this recording. It's already ready. So here I can see.
Oh my goodness.
See, what you see in the live room is what you see in the recording, exactly. And you can see how fast that was. I just went live, had people join, started recording it, pinned them, unpinned them, and then able to post the recording.
Yep.
Like, it's the fastest.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, you'd have to go live on Zoom, wait for the recording to process, download it, wait for the download to come, upload it, wait for the upload to come, then it gets processed, and then it gets uploaded. It took like 5 minutes to upload a call recording, and now it's like 5 seconds. It's crazy.
Yeah, there definitely isn't a place online that is that seamless to do the whole thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so we're going to continue to improve the live streaming feature too. Yeah. So that's the new features. Now, little look at the roadmap.
Ooh.
So in progress, we've got the risk score where this is already live, but we're making more and more and more improvements to it. We want to look at more and more factors to identify more risky members and then use that risk score in more places, basically.
Yep.
Notification improvements. We've heard that when you're in many groups and when you engage a lot, the notifications can get quite intense. And so we're improving that.
Yeah, and a big one that's come in there is filter notification by type, right? So you can filter notification by only membership requests or only reported posts or only whatever.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
And traffic sources. So the ability to see where your members come from.
That's huge.
This will be a big one. It's taken us like 6 months to build this. This will ship around the start of Feb. So this is coming pretty soon. Then up next, moderation tools. So we're going to build more tools to make managing a community better. Membership requests, like less spam, keeping your group clean, keeping your members safe. We're making Skool faster. We're going to improve discovery. The main focus of this year really is discovery. We want to make the search results better. We want to improve the categories, the ranking system, and make discovery more fun to browse through too, because we want to help more groups get more members.
Yes.
Yeah. And we really want to surface quality. Yeah. And then languages and currencies. We know we've got a lot of international people. So that's a roadmap update. Now, Skool of the Week.
Ooh, Skool of the Week.
Kirby had one, and then I added another one. He was like, that's not Skool of the Week.
Schools of the Week.
But I told him I don't care. So let's start with Paula. Oh, you misspelled her name, man.
Oh, sorry, Paula.
Paula.
Sorry, Paula.
Jeepers.
Oh, no.
This is a professional.
I'm fired. This is
a professional
This
presentation.
is my last episode of School News.
Anyway, Paula Carnell has a very cool community called Spiritual Beekeeping.
Yeah, how niche is that? That's so cool.
It's very awesome. And one thing that's really awesome about this is the quality of this video. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
It's like cinematic. Oh, unprofessional.
Now I got to make sure I got the right.
Now you get
speaker.
fired as well. What?
I'm Paula Carnell, I'm from Somerset, and I'm a bee speaker. I'm a bee expert, consultant, and a honey sommelier. I got into bees when I was bed and wheelchair bound with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And then once I'd recovered using herbal medicine and plant-based minerals, I could see that connection between bee health and human health. And that's when I set up my business.
That is so cool.
She probably has the highest quality about page video on all of Skool.
Yeah, and it's a free group.
And a very cool niche. Very cool
Oh,
idea.
I see she's got tiers on. That's cool. She's doing freemium.
She's running the freemium model.
Nice.
Yeah. So very cool community. Spiritual beekeeping.
I think the cool thing about it is you take spirituality, which is interesting, and you take beekeeping that's interesting, and you put them together, which makes like such a unique combination. It's really cool.
And her big picture, how is she getting members? So she has an Instagram, and the Skool network is also driving traffic. So if we look at her Instagram here, she has Skool link in bio. If you're not aware, you put your Skool link in your bio and then you post about it. That's how you get members. And she posts, different things about beekeeping, obviously. And then people click this. They go to her about page, which is this. They join her group and she gets members that way, right? That's how it works. She's got 186 members. And if we look at her traffic sources, Skool Network is driving 45-ish%
Wow.
of her members. And Instagram is not driving as many.
Yeah, crazy.
So Skool Network's really helping out with this one, which is cool to see. So that's the first one. Then the second one, Jack Wood. Look at this specimen. Excellent haircut. So Jack Wood has a free community and a paid community about how to shred, like how to play
metal guitar.
Yeah, electric guitar. And, you know, this is his about page. This is his big picture. This is how he gets members. So he has an Instagram and he has a Facebook. He drives traffic to his about page. You can see here's his Instagram and here's his Skool link in his bio. If you're not aware, you do put your Skool about page link in your bio. And then he also makes content about guitars, right? And people click this link, they go to his about page and they join. He makes $4,000 a month with this community.
Nice.
So $4,000 a month teaching people how to shred on the electric guitar.
Very cool.
And if we look at his traffic sources, so the majority of his traffic, 67%, is coming from Instagram, then Facebook, 12%, and then Skool Network is delivering 7%.
Nice.
So that's cool to see. And yeah, we want to keep showing you these cool examples like Spiritual Beekeeping and Shredders University, because what we really want to show you guys is that there are people making decent incomes doing almost everything you could imagine. Like last week, we showed you a guy who teaches you how to hold your breath and he makes, what was it, $4,000 a month?
Yeah,
or something?
$3,000, I think.
Spiritual Beekeeping. This guy teaches you how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And they all just do a very similar thing. They create a community around the thing that they're passionate about. They drive traffic to their about page by putting their Skool link in their bio. And then they get members. Most of them start free. And then they learn what people want and they start to build a cool community. And then they switch over to paid. And then they start earning a full-time income. It happens all the time in almost every niche you could imagine.
Yep.
And let us know if you like these.
Skool of the week.
If you want us to keep doing them. Yeah. Now, some fun stuff. So if you are in Germany and you want to go to a Skool festival.
Or you're near Germany and you want to go to Germany.
So it's going to be on February 28th. It's called Skool Festival. And it's by a man called Calvin Hollywood.
Ooh.
And Calvin is a Skool OG, basically. I'll open up his profile here. He's at Calvin Hollywood. You can see he's been...
Full green.
Yep. And he's hosting a Skool festival in Germany.
Deutschland.
Feb 28th. You can see this group here, Skool Festival Deutschland. You can join it. He asked me if I can give it a shout out on Skool News. Because he's paid his own money to host this thing, and he wants some help getting some more people to come. He's not even trying to make a profit on it or anything. He's just super passionate about Skool.
Do you want to play that video?
Yeah. I'll go back to the start.
This was at one of his previous meetups.
Yo, Sam, what's up? What's up? I want to say thank you. Thank you for creating Skool, because Skool brings so many people together, and not just online, also offline. Take a look. What's up?
That's pretty cool.
So, you know, we always talk about on in real life events. You can meet some great friends this way.
Yep.
Learn a lot. So if you're around Germany, February 28th, you can go to this URL here or you can give Calvin Hollywood a DM and he'll help you out.
Yeah, my favorite thing about Calvin is he has some unique, almost slightly controversial ways of running a community. He's like a community leader guy, and he has some interesting beliefs about how you should run a community, and it works in a really cool way. His groups are really active, great communities form, but they're unique ideas.
Yeah, he's been building communities for online for more than 20 years. He showed me the first forum he ever started on photography. So this is way before social media even existed. He was building communities around photography and doing in real life meetups.
Crazy.
And he had a moderator team.
Crazy. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's been doing it for a long time. He's got some really good stuff to share. So yeah, check that out. And also realize that Calvin Hollywood has had the flame, which is he's had this emoji here next to his name for 2 years straight, which is insane.
Yeah. You get that emoji for being active on Skool 30 days in a row.
It would hurt so much to miss a day at that point. I don't know if I could deal with the pressure. Yeah. Anyway, congrats on that, Calvin. Now, DJ Romance, what is this?
This was cool. Basically, there's this guy called Quincy who's partnered with this guy called Joshua. They're both DJs. And in his community, 2 other DJs met and got engaged on Skool. Very cute.
Yeah, this is cool to see. I realized this a long time ago in one of my courses that I made like many years ago, that some members got married. And I was like, whoa, this thing, you know, when you see people get married inside from meeting in your community, it's like, whoa, it's
a real community. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Do you
want to watch the video?
Nah.
Just skip to the good
part.
part.
Look, there's too much music in the background.
You want to get copyright striked because you want the AdSense on YouTube. Money hungry.
Oh my God. So coffee hour calls work. So I saw this post earlier in the week.
Basically, last week we talked about having a coffee hour in your group as a good way to build community. And a ton of people did it and they were like, oh, this actually works really well.
Yeah, that's our advice when you're getting started. Like, doing calls in your community is a great way to get things going and to build culture and find your 10 true regulars. A lot of the time people believe they need slides or a presentation or they need to deliver some like
value,
you know, lecture basically.
Yeah.
But really we've seen that people just put a call on the calendar and they call it like coffee hour. And to show you how easy that is, you go to calendar, you click add event. Up here, you can click coffee hour. We even give you a template. You could change this image and stuff. It's just 1 hour. You can do it on Skool once a week. And people show up and hang out. And to prove that it works, this guy here, Brian Duffy, was very skeptical. And he was, where does he say he was very skeptical?
I was very skeptical about the whole just start with nothing but a few posts and a coffee hour thing, but it all makes sense now.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are like, no way.
Yeah, you think you need to add value. Otherwise, why would someone want to join the group?
Yeah.
You need to make a long course or make a ton of posts.
Well, there's no agenda. And you're like, well, how?
It's scary. Almost.
Like, yeah, what's going to happen? But think about it this way. If you go and meet your friend for a coffee, do you have an agenda?
Do you have a slideshow?
Yeah, and your friend would hate you if you had a slideshow. Yeah. It's actually, the magic comes from the people being there and there being no set agenda. Something comes out of it. It emerges. And the other members really feel a part of it because as participants, they really have some influence in what happens on that call.
Yeah.
So these are a great way to start your community. If you're not doing a call and you want to, and you don't know what you should do a call about, honestly, we've seen coffee hour work so many times. And you can see this whole thread here, 426 comments, is full of people saying it's in the coffee hour calls that they've had the most fun.
Yep.
So coffee hour calls work. Now, Skool map equals friends. This was cool to see. So basically, this guy looked on the map in Skoolers, right? where you can see there's 200,000 of us, like community builders on Skool. And so chances are there's someone who lives near you. So this guy basically looked at the map, found a guy who lived near him, DM'd him. They realized they only lived like 10 minutes away, and they met up, and now they've made friends. So
Nice.
yeah, I encourage you guys to check out the map, see if there's someone who's near you, and
Reach
see
out
if
to
they
them.
want to meet up. Yeah.
Ooh, maybe you could do an in real life coffee hour.
Yeah. Now, Skool tattoo.
This is crazy.
So this gentleman, Ryan Duncan, he got a Skool tattoo of the Skool Games icon,
The trophy, yeah.
and very cool to see.
That
I
is
think
commitment.
a lot of people have.
Yeah, there's got to be
is
over
it
10 now.
or something have these. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for this week. Short one. See you next week.
See ya.